fellow travelers, Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're here in Klaipeda, Lithuania, and today I'm going to give you some words of advice when it comes to flying to Europe if you're coming from the US, Canada, South America, because a lot of times these flights from the US, when they come in, actually land in Europe early morning. Like you might get in at 5:30 in the morning into Dublin, or 6:30 in the morning into Paris, or 8 o'clock in the morning into Amsterdam. These things do happen quite often. And the thing is, if you're coming into Paris at 6:30 in the morning and you can't check into your hotel until 4, I mean, that's almost 10 hours that you've got to lug your bags around. And if you have an Airbnb, they don't let you just go and drop your bags off and enjoy the city. So what can you do? Well, there's a few things you can do. And one thing I do recommend is when you're booking your accommodation, look and see when you're going to land. Because if it's like noon, okay, I can probably make it a little bit and then drop myself off and check in. We should be okay. But if you have that huge, like 6-7 hours beforehand, talk to your hotel, talk to your Airbnb and see, hey, could I check in a little bit early? Some hotels are very happy. Oh yeah, sure, come on in. I mean, we've gone to places in Germany where we got into Frankfurt at like 8 a.m. We got to our hotel at 9. We're like, oh, we just want to leave our bags. Like, oh, it's okay, leave your bags. You can have breakfast here. It's totally fine. No charge. I'm like, awesome. So sometimes you just ask and like, yeah, you can check in early or just leave your bags. And some places actually have a place for guests like that to freshen up because they know so many tourists come in that early on that early morning flight. Now, not every place is like that. One of the things you could do is actually book your accommodation for the night before. So you've paid for the night, but now you're just going to use that morning time. Okay, this is really important if you're going to do an Airbnb, because Airbnb is like, no, look, you got to pay the day before. They're very much less receptive to helping you than hotels are. Okay, but hotels, Airbnbs, if you book the night before, then you're like, hey, look, I'm just coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's meet up and give you my key then, versus at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Also, for your hotel, your room is already saved. But what is important, if you're going to book those rooms for the night before, but get in the next morning, you need to tell them that you're getting in the next morning, not that you're coming in in the evening time, because they might think, oh, you're not here, you're not going to come, we'll rebook your room, we'll sell your room to somebody else. And you don't want that, okay? So make sure you tell them that in your reservation. Now, some apartment rentals might actually let you pay like a half day, and some hotels might let you pay a half day just to get in early, because not everyone's gonna be nice and say, please, no problem. But it is something to ask about for like a day rate to do that. And I realize that is gonna cost more money if you're gonna book the night before or pay an extra half day. Here's my kind of thought process on this. Is it better to pay an extra day at your hotel, but to get to the hotel, be able to shower, get cleaned up, get your bags undone, put your passport in the safe and do that, and then be refreshed at like 10:30 in the morning and then go enjoy the city, like have all day in Paris to have it be a real travel tourism day versus walking around with your bags or being all sweaty and gross. Because, you know, after you had that overnight flight from Rio to Paris, you're just like, I feel gross. Do you want to feel like that and walk around like you're going to hate every single picture of yourself, all right? So sometimes it's worth it just to get more out of that first day, because I'll tell you, after that long flight, being able to go in a real bathroom versus an airplane bathroom, be able to brush your teeth, oh my God, that's refreshing. But showering and getting revitalized helps you enjoy your travel a little bit better. So just some words of advice I do have for you if you're going to do this, because honestly, it will really help out in terms of getting that first day going better. Also, if you want to take a little nap when you get in, an hour-long nap, and don't go more than an hour and a half, otherwise your jet lag will be all crazy, but a little nap to like re-energize can also help out, and that's what you can do in your hotel for that little bit. All right. Now, if you don't want to do any of those things, you want to walk around with your luggage for 8 hours, that's fine. But another idea I have for you is if you're coming into town from the airport, you might see, do they have left luggage at the train station or the bus station? There's actually companies that are just out there made to hold tourist bags. So there's a whole system for it. So you can actually talk to them and get those and have your bags left off someplace in Paris for the day, then come back and get it later, no problem. All right. So I hope this helps you enjoy that first day of travel a little bit better, because I know flying from the US or South America or Canada or whatever, coming to the US can be kind of stressful and wear you out a bit. But I do hope it helps you know a bit better so you can have more fun on that first day, get more out of your vacation. Because come on, you came all the way to Lithuania. Enjoy it. Bye from here in Klaipeda, Lithuania.